I'm actually so fed up, bro. I'm so fed up with this shit. Like, bro, how many technicians need to come to our fucking house? I'm actually so pissed. I'm gonna call them and I'm just gonna rant to them, bro. Like, how many technicians need to come to our house and fix our shit before it keep? Why does it keep crashing? Pisses me off. It actually makes me so mad. Do not use Bell, guys. Bell. If you use Bell Canada, leave them, bro. It's a terrible internet provider. Their service is terrible too. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it except for rant to them after this stream, bro. I kind of want to call them on stream just to tell, like, show you guys what I've been going through for this past 2 weeks. I've called Bell 8 fucking times, bro. 8 times. 8 times I've called this internet provider. And they've said they fixed it all 8 times, and it just crashes. Okay, we're moving lower. Looks like we're gonna go to the possibly the daily Bissy. But price is slowing down in this hourly inversion. Alright, price is slowing down here, so. But we could approach this daily. I'm gonna just draw out a line to market because it's too big of a gap to draw a box, or else it's just not gonna look clean. Alright, that's the low we're drawing to. Price is slowing down, relatively slowing down with, so I think we could possibly get a break in structure coming up here soon. Like my internet is better. It's like higher speed. It's not as crazy of a delay, but it just keeps crashing. And I'm actually so mad. I've called Bell 8 times this week. Bro, I don't know. The internet person setting up the internet in this house messed something up and it's like the cable's cut or something. I'm gonna switch internet providers. It's gonna take like 5 days though. They're gonna come to the house. They're gonna get rid of the Bell cables and put in the Rogers cables. But like, dude, I can't with this. I literally called the guy and the manager's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, blah blah blah." He gave us a free month and a free upgrade, and I'm like, regardless of how many upgrades you give us, if the internet cuts out, it's a problem. It's not that I just don't have enough good internet. But we're gonna do what we can, guys. It should not crash anymore. If it does one more time, I'm just gonna get off. Bell is terrible. I hate Bell. I kid you not. Over the weekend I spent 8 hours on a phone call. I went to get a new modem, a new router. I went to get a new cable. A technician came. They upgraded my plan, and after all that, it's still crashing. So it's still relatively bearish. I think we could draw to that low there. Or if we break the low of the inversion, I could possibly look for a short down there. Or like a low risk. Right, because that's a good break on that low. ES is still relatively consolidating. Why I'm slowing down. Bro, are there hot chicks in Canada? Yeah, hot chicks everywhere, bro. Canada, the States. What are you talking about? So I just want to see. See, it looks like the displacement. See how the displacement fails? That one wick and then it closes up higher. That's a sign of price is about to reverse. Displacement failing. Like, look at this price action. This price action is slowing down. It doesn't look like it wants to continue down lower. So I'm not going to look for that short. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm literally one winning trade away from passing my combines to add to my accounts. Right now I'm only trading my combines. I'm not trading my XFAs today. The reason why I stream sometimes on low probability days saying I'm cutting risk, and then sometimes I stream on high probability days, is because I really act as a trader with my XFAs. With my combines, like, I'll do what I want. Like, I don't mind paying a $40, $30 a month fee just to have content for you guys every single day, you know? But again, that previous day low, kind of giving me a good look right now. So I don't know if I would be comfortable longing with this open. But again, we're in this hourly inversion that we could just close up higher. Oh no, it's 15 seconds. We're definitely not respecting classical encroachment. 10 a.m.'s in 5 seconds. So let's see what happens here. A displacement above these highs and it's held is a nice long. But I want to see some more speed come. So it looks like it wants to just continue down lower. Tesla's still up 7%, which is crazy. Nvidia's down 2.4% though, which isn't that good of a look. But actually, it is pretty good because it's Monday, and if we're gonna have a bullish week, it's gonna do that. And we're approaching that previous day low. But I just want to see a displacement. A random, like a quick change of state or delivery. Like price just reverses and shows very bullish price action. But right now it's just itching lower. So there's nothing too interesting that I want to look for. Price is super bullish. We're in the low resistance liquidity run, so I'm not going to look for shorts that often. The price is very slow, but it's just itching towards sell side liquidity. I think the only good entry here is right here. That's the only clean entry. That would be a good short too for previous day low. But I'm sitting out of it. I'm one trade away from passing my call mines, and since I'm cutting risk today, I need a decently sized trade. So I'm only gonna go for something high probability setup wise. I need $500, not even 400 and something. If I risk $100, I might risk like $150 on my accounts, like, which is absolutely nothing. for a 150K combine. Usually I'm risking like 800. So I might risk like 200 bucks, 2 RR, and then pass the account. And then I can go into this very volatile week with a maxed out top step on all my. I'll have 5 XFAs, which would be nice. Instead of having 3, I'll add 2 more. I feel like we're lacking a displacement to the upside. Like we just like notice how ES is consolidating, YM is moving higher, and NQ is moving lower. That means we're 50-50, right? 50-50 to shorts, 50-50 to longs. I want to see a reversal on NQ and ES. I want to see all the markets correlate with each other again, back to bullish price action. Then I'll look for longs. But right now, I'm not gonna just take a fair value gap. I want to see a displacement above a high, and the most recent high is up here. All right, because if we're down here, what are we reversing off of? Right, we have lows here and previous day low here. So there's no kind of reason to look for a long as of right now. There was this inversion, but we body passed it, so I'm actually going to get rid of it. And I'm just going to pay attention to sell side liquidity. But there's equal highs up here. So what is it, 930? Yeah, 930 high. That's what I'm looking at as a partial. And then high of day as a take profit. $15-minute breaker and 3-minute chart. Price action was good, but still bank holiday, didn't expect such a move. It's not really, I don't know why people are like, everybody's like, oh, don't trade, it's a bank holiday. Obviously it's Remembrance Day. But it's the markets are open. All these markets are open. You can trade today. You can trade today. When prices, like this is a lot of price action for a holiday. More than Fridays. But anyways, we're just drawing to the previous day low. Hope you're well. I'm still learning ICT 2022 model, but do you know what is the significance of the first presented 1 minute for I got the ICT refers to Sun's model? You talking about the silver bullet? It's just during a certain time frame in the day, a certain time period, there's the first presented fair value gap that you can take. For example, the first presented fair value gap at 10 from 10 o'clock to 11, the power hour or what? Not the power hour. First presented fair value gap after 10 o'clock should deliver price at, what was it, like 8 handles on the S&P. So whatever that transitions over to the NQ. I don't trade that model. I just read price action. But the first presented fair value gap in a certain time window he talks about. Right here you have your first presented fair value gap at 10 o'clock. Let's see if it holds. I'm not taking that, by the way. Oh, I didn't watch that. Henro. I don't watch that. Listen, I found my model already, and I'm a profitable trader, so I'm not going to watch ICT videos anymore. Unless I feel like I need to learn more concepts. Because obviously I'm always open to learning more about trading. More about risk management, refining my edge, all that. But to flood my brain with more concepts when I have a winning model, it's putting noise into my head and it distracts me. So I like to keep my trading simple, and I don't really feel the need to watch the mentorship anymore. But yeah, so you'd have to ask somebody that watched the 2024 ICT mentorship. But isn't Silver Bullet first presented for value gap being the 5 minute? I don't think so. Listen, I don't trade the Silver Bullet, so I'm not too familiar with it. Caleb's model equals find midpoint of previous day close and new day open, and price will hit that level 70% of the time. Enter off first presented fair value gap. Okay, thanks. So yeah, you see how price is reversing? We broke a high. I want to see a fair value gap held here. As you can see, if we go to ES, we didn't touch the new week opening gap, but we took Asian lows. Alright, we took Asian lows, which means we tapped back into the fair value gap, where also it tapped into this inversion here. Right here on ES. YM. So Q's doing. So we're ripping up higher. So if this holds, I'm going to take this trade. Let me just see what it'll be. 22. So I'll risk like 150 bucks. So yeah, I'll take this. We'll do 175 to round it up to the nearest contract. So we'll do 4 contracts. I think we can go up to this high up here. I think we're gonna go up here, but I don't need to put my take profit there because I'll pass my account by then and I'll just close all my positions in my trade. Oh my gosh, I almost just opened so many contracts. That just scared me, bro. Okay, so we're gonna pay attention to how price hits this. Ideally, this should be a breakaway gap just because of this reaction, but it doesn't need to be. I just want to see the first fair value gap hit, and then I'll take a trade. Thank you, Keith. Again, I think it's drawing to those equal highs. I just hope we get a fill before it rips up higher. Four seconds. So we could possibly change it down to here, which will couple that. Because the price is very bullish right now, so we have these 2 fair value gaps that we could use. So I want to measure my stop loss to respect both of them. So that's 25. And then now I can aim for up higher to our drawn liquidity. So this would be a better looking trade. But I just want to see how price respects consequent encroachment, right? So 10 seconds to see what's going to happen. 5 seconds.